guys, Grungy Mom here. Went out for pho today and decided that I wanted to do a get ready with me video. This is the look completed, and it's very kind of minimal but a little more intense at the same time. I did a little bit more on my routine than I normally do. I usually just stick with like a BB cream, a real light coverage, and some bronzer and a little bit of eye makeup, but I went ahead and went a little bit crazy and did foundation and contouring, and then did like kind of more of a simple eye makeup. Pretty easy, anybody can do it. Stuck with brown tones and should look good on anybody. So if you like this look, continue watching and don't forget to subscribe. So I'm gonna start this routine. First things first, most important, have a sip of coffee. Get ready for my day. So I'm gonna start first with filling in and shaping my eyebrows. I don't do too much to my eyebrows, to be honest. These ones, I just kind of fill them in at the bottom because I do have a scar on one of my eyebrows where hair doesn't even grow in. I'm using my e.l.f. eyebrow pencil in the color taupe. However, I did run out of the pencil while doing this, so I move on to use my Unique Addiction palette number 2 in the color Cocky, which is a dark brown, and I just lightly fill them in. So I'm moving on to eyes here, and I do recommend using an actual eye primer to help your eyeshadow stick and last all day. However, I don't have any, so I'm using my e.l.f. 16-Hour Camouflage Concealer as my base and primer. I'm using a beauty sponge just to dab that on and blend it in all over my eyelid and up to the eyebrow. For my first color, I decided to use my bronzer. It's actually MAC Give Me Sun, and I wanted to put a real warm, neutral, light brown tone into my crease. And I'm just using the Unique blender brush. I actually really love this brush. Just a little bit on there, tap off the excess, and then go back and forth blending it, windshield wiper motions, little circles, back and forth, just really getting that color into my crease until I'm satisfied. decided to give something a try that I don't normally do. I took a piece of tape and I put it down on my hand so it wasn't super sticky and it wouldn't irritate my eyes. But I decided to put them from the bottom edge of my lower lash line and go towards the end of my eyebrow. However, I didn't think that this helped me any more than just doing a regular winged eyeliner would have done. So you guys could skip this step if you wanted to, but you're basically just going to create a winged eyeliner look using the color Cocky from the Unique Addiction palette number 2, or any dark brown shadow will do. I just did it with shadow instead of using an actual liner. Before I created that winged liner look with the tape, I actually went ahead and put on my lid color using the Addiction palette number 2 from Unique in the color Blissful. Right there, that gold shimmery tone. Any gold will work. You just want it kind of translucent but still have that shimmer, real light. I feel like I really wanted some depth added to my look so far, so I went ahead and took that tapered brush, dipped it in the color Cocky, which is the dark brown I'm going to be doing the winged eyeliner in, and just ever so lightly put a tad amount into the crease and blended that in with the bronzer that was already previously put there. Alright, on to creating that winged look. I grabbed an eyeliner brush, not angled, just very tapered, dipped it in the color Cocky, and then I followed along that tape from the outer edge of my lash line, the top lash line, and kept it along the tape itself going towards my eyebrow. You can create this same effect by doing your winged look from the very outer corner of your upper lash line, in between basically your upper and lower lash line, and then using a Q-tip with makeup remover, clean up the line. You just want to make sure you have a very crisp, clean cut winged look. All right, go ahead and remove your tape, clean up your wing. We are taking a break from the shadow on the lid, moving on to our face. I'm using Touch Glorious Face Primer, and just put that on my fingertips and rub it all over my face, and even my lips. I like the hydrating feel of it. Goes on real easy, doesn't feel thick, it doesn't feel heavy at all. I was really impressed with this. This is also something that I got in my presenter kit with Unique. Now I normally use a BB cream on my face because I don't feel like I need too much coverage. However, I did want to try out the Unique's liquid mineral foundation. I'm really impressed with it. It's really lightweight on my face and it dries as a powder. So here I'm mixing two samples together because I've already used the color that matches my skin. This one is Tulle, and I don't know what the other one is, but using my sponge, I mixed them both together and I'm just dabbing this all over my face, really blending it in, and really cleaning up around my line on my wings as well. Now I did decide to contour my face today. I normally don't, but that's also because I don't normally have time. So here I'm taking my concealer. It's the same concealer I used on my eyelid, and I'm putting them under my eyes, just a little bit on my nose and forehead and chin. Then I actually really enjoy using the liquid mineral foundation in a darker shade to create my contour as if you would bronzer. Here I'm using I believe it's Suede. It's a lot darker, and Unique actually sells these in sticks as well, and I'm waiting to get my stick in. I can't wait. I'm super excited to use this for my contouring, and I just put it along my cheekbones, at the very top of my hairline, and then a little bit along the jawline as well. Anywhere you would typically bronzer, as same kind of effect. Now I'm grabbing my Beauty Blender sponge, and I just use that same sponge that I've used for everything and really work in my concealer, blend it all in together, go real underneath the eyes to cover those bags that I get from having children, and then I blend in my bronzer and all other things. taking my contouring brush and the Unique translucent setting powder, and I really like this. I have actually tried the Tarte one as well, and I did not like the Tarte. It always left a residue and actually stung my eyes. This one, I just dab it in, pat it underneath my eyes, and I'm gonna let it bake, as they say, for the next 3 to 5 minutes. I put it under my eyes and actually along the cheekbone as well. While the translucent setting powder is baking, I go ahead and take a white eyeliner pencil, and I use that to really draw out my eyebrows. I put it right underneath to give that precision look. I know Unique makes an actual precision eyebrow pencil, however I don't have that, so I figured white would work just as well. Now I want to add a little more highlight to my brow bone and to the inside of my eyes. So I take a crease brush, use my Morphe palette, and I take that whitish shimmery icicle tone and I put that right along my brow bone to create a really highlighted look, and then I actually put it on the inner corners of my eyes as well. I felt like my wing needed to be touched up just a little bit, so I took an angled eyeliner brush, re-dipped it in the Khaki, and went along that top lash line and just redefined my line a little bit better. Like I said, the tape really didn't work for me. I would have been better off without that. Next, I grab my Unique Precision Pencil in the color Perfect, which is just a jet black, and I line my upper waterline of my eye. I don't want to do the actual lash line on top of the lid just because I did brown, so the black just helps it all blend in, and I didn't have brown, so you could use brown, you could use black, whichever you feel more comfortable with. Now I want to do the lower lash line, so I grabbed that bronzer that I used in the crease at the very beginning of the video and really smudged it along my lower line and really blended it in after I wiped away the setting powder. Then I grabbed the color Coffee and a more pencil style brush and blended in the dark brown tone along my lower lash line as well. However, I wasn't feeling like this had enough color, and I went ahead and ended up adding like a burnt orange tone along with both the other shadows. I wanted to feel like I looked more awake than I actually felt, so I went ahead and took a white eyeliner pencil and used the white to outline my lower lash line. Now on to lashes. I primed my lashes using the Unique Eyelash Primer, and that just really gives a good conditioning, long-lasting coat along those lashes. I did both the top and bottom. To give the primer some time to dry, I went ahead and just grabbed my Give Me Sun bronzer and added a little bit onto my face just to give it a less matte look and give it kind of like a shimmer across the board. Then I put my blush on and went back to using my mascara. I'm using the Unique Epic mascara in the color Black. They do have a 4D fiber, which is actually really nice as well, but I like the layering effect that the Epic mascara has. I love a good nude or dark lip, so here I decided to go dark and use my purplish gray toned matte lipstick. It's made by MAC in the color Topped with Brandy. I didn't apply a lip liner first. The applicator itself is a really good precision applicator, so I just went ahead and put that directly onto my lips. Lastly, I went ahead and applied my highlighter across my cheekbones on both sides, the tip of my nose, and the cupid's bow of my lips.